I'm not talking about like your standard run of the mill standard. Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about my favorite brown eyeliners. Now, this is actually a topic that is very near and dear to my heart because people with brown eyes, like, if you find the perfect brown eyeliner that has the perfect undertone to it, it is a game changer in how your eyes look. For me, because I also have really oily lids, like I also need an eyeliner that lasts for a really long time, like has a decent amount of pigment, and so brown eyeliners, to me, I've been like on this quest basically for like an entire year to find all of my favorite brown eyeliners on the market. Now, I am not talking about like your standard run-of-the-mill browns that you can find just about anywhere. Like, and I know you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? Like, these are the browns that like every single company, every single brand out there has. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. This is like your standard brown shade that everybody has that's kind of just like a neutral brown. It's kind of just like, great, everybody has these browns. I'm talking about browns that I think are really, really special, so let's just get right into it. The first one we are going to talk about is like one of my favorite soft, smoky brown eyeliners that I have been using. This is actually from Revlon, and this is their Colorstay multi-liner in the shade Less Traced. Now, this actually is meant to be like a lip liner slash eyeliner, but I have been exclusively using this as a eyeliner, and I freaking love this product, and it's from the drugstore, so it's totally reasonably priced. This one has a beautiful pink shift to it that just makes it that perfect amount of like cool tone smokiness that looks so beautiful on brown eyes. If I am looking for a soft brown, kind of a smokier, softer, not super defined brown eyeliner, this is the one that I am reaching for. This is such a good product. It also lasts all day long. You can theoretically wear this on your lips as well. I have not, because I prefer my lips to look like they're dead at all times, and so a deeper shade like this typically doesn't go on my lips, but as an eyeliner, freaking love this. The next product we're going to talk about is from the brand Canmake. This is a Japanese brand. I actually bought these in Japan, but you can find them here in the US on select websites. I will definitely include that in the description below. Man, Asian people know exactly like how to make brown eyes pop, and that is by combining, similar to the Revlon, a little bit of pink, a little bit of gray into your eyeliners to just give it a little bit of cool tone, some definition, to really make your eyes just it's like beautiful. What I love about this eyeliner is look at how freaking tiny and precise this eyeliner is. It does not get more precise than this when you are looking for a tiny eyeliner. For those of us that have Asian eyes, or if you have monolids, this is exactly what you need because it is small enough to get in there right into your eyes and then be able to create the cutest, most perfect tiny little wing ever. This is so, so good for that. And the product as a benefit is that it completely stays on all day long. Like Asian people, okay, like it's hot. Okay, it's hot in Japan and Taiwan and China, like every Asian country that I've ever been to, particularly during the summer, because it does also get very cold in the wintertime, but whatever. They really understand like waterproof. And this eyeliner is so waterproof. When I wear this during the summertime, I'm just like, oh, look at my pristine eyeliner that's still there at 10 p.m. Like, it's phenomenal. All right, so here are the shades that I have. So this one that is a little bit more on the warmer side, this one is 9. I really like this one for when I want something that's just more, a little bit more like autumn coated. So if I want something that's like gonna remind me of Halloween and like pumpkin spice lattes, which are coming up on, Starbucks just released that email, like this is exactly what I will wear. And then if I'm looking for something that's really gonna give me that cool tone, I definitely will reach for number 15, which is that gorgeous, stunning, admittedly not totally brown eyeliner, because it is a little bit more like grayish pink, but I wanted to talk about it anyway today because I do still think it's really, really stunning, and it can kind of fall in the brownish, but not really brown eyeliner, but still a really good find. The next product we're going to talk about is from Too Faced, and this is from their Killer Liner line. This is a really good product. I actually really, out of all of the like standard US, like you can find it in any like Sephora, Ulta, that kind of brand, this is one of the best liners out there, specifically in the shade Killer Chocolate. Now they do have one that's called Killer Espresso. That one is like your standard run-of-the-mill like brown eyeliner. It's kind of boring. It's a good eyeliner, but just the color is kind of boring. The shade Killer Chocolate is freaking stunning. Okay, so this one is this one here that I've swatched on my hand. This one is going to give you a little bit of that warmth. It leans almost slightly red in its tone. That gives it just a little bit more of a balance to it, so it's not just that earthy brown tone that we're so used to seeing. This one just gives you a little bit of hint of that red to just really make the brown pop in your eyes. Like they make everything just look super alive. I've worn this specific eyeliner definitely in videos before, and like I definitely get asked about this one when I'm out and like wandering around, because people are like, wow, like that's a really pretty brown eyeliner, like which one are you wearing? And when I tell people it's Too Faced, they're always like shocked. So this is definitely one that I would highly recommend checking out. The next two products are ones that I would say these are for like my softer eyeliner ladies. So if you are somebody where you must have a product that does not tug at all on your lids when you are drawing on your eyeliner, these two are really good candidates for you. The first one that I'm going to talk about is from Persona Cosmetics, and this is the 24-hour waterproof eye pencil, and I have this in the shade Plum. This one is going to be a little bit more similar to some of the Asian ones, or the Asian eyeliners, the Canmake that I've been talking about, and quite similar to the Revlon, and you'll see that in this swatch here, where it's going to give you a little bit more of that like grayish purpley shift to it, almost a little bit pinkish to it, that makes it so that when you're defining your eyes, it just kind of gives a softer focus to your liner. It's not going to be like as intense, but there's still enough definition to bring again the focus to your eyes. This is a really, really nice one. I will be candid with you that the Persona eyeliner I don't think is a 24-hour wear eyeliner, but it is a beautiful option if you have more mature lids and you're really worried about like tugging, you don't like the experience of having to like go back and forth on your eyes multiple times. Like this is a really good option to have. The next one we're going to talk about is from Victoria Beckham. This is her Satin Kajal liner, and I have this in the new shade Terracota. Victoria Beckham eyeliners are the softest of the most soft eyeliners out there that do a decent amount of not smudging or running throughout the day, assuming of course that you let it completely set on your eyes. So just be aware of that. This is a stunning shade. When she released this, I was like, okay, like that is actually a different brown that I'm totally down to try. She has another one that's like more bronzy. That one I'm like, it's pretty freaking standard. But this, oh my God, if you're looking for like a warm, true terracotta brown that has like orange in it, here you go. This is exactly what she was going for. I like to wear this one as we go into the fall. Like I will be reaching for this eyeliner a shit ton, because this just gives me that look of like fall is here. It is going to start cooling down, even though in my studio right now it's hot as balls. But the point is, this is a very beautiful option for a softer, very, very warm, very orange eyeliner if that is what you were going for. I would say that this one actually almost somehow makes my pupils that are like dark, because my pupils are dark brown, I think it makes them a little bit lighter in a way, just the way that it kind of reflects on my eyes. This is a beautiful, beautiful eyeliner. The last one we're going to talk about is actually what I'm currently wearing on my eyes, and the reason why I wanted to wait until the last to tell you guys this is because it's a little bit closer somewhat to like your standard brown, but this one is pretty special. And I wanted to show you as well that it is very, very long wear. So you can see I've been wearing this literally since 8 a.m. It is now freaking 5:30, 6 p.m., something like that. No, what time is it?
6:30.
Okay, it is 6:30 p.m. and this is what this eyeliner looks like, no touch-ups. This is from YSL, and this is their Lines Liberated waterproof eye pencil, and I believe I have this in the shade 2. At first glance, this is gonna be like, you're probably sitting here and you're like, seriously, Danette, like your grand finale of all of the eyeliners is like just the dark brown. No, 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 no. There is a hint of plum or purple in this brown that makes it really special. So when you move it around, I feel like the camera's not really picking up on it, but I swear to you, in real life, there is a little bit of purple that is mixed in here that gives it just a different reflection than like your standard brown. And therefore, when I am doing, like, if I am not awake, which is what happened when I put on my makeup this morning, I was like, wow, my eyes are just like, they just look not defined. It literally looks like my eyes are swollen. Looks like I didn't sleep at all. This is the eyeliner that I reached for because nothing screams smoky definition and like precise definition like this specific eyeliner. When I'm in Zoom meetings, if I need to fake being alive and with the world in my demos and things like that, this is what I reach for. This makes my eyes look anime cartoon huge in Zoom meetings. Like, it's incredible. I really, really like this product. It is extremely long wear. There's something about the shade of this that just reflects different, and it gives me just a lot of joy because I love a complex brown. You throw in a little bit of purple in there, a little pink in there, little warm tones in there, like I'm sold. So that was a crash course of all of my favorite brown eyeliners that I have right now. Again, I really like playing with brown eyeliners because I think the shades, the variation of what you can get, sparkles, no sparkles, matte, not matte, like shiny. There's just so many things you can do with it. Like it's such a fun color to play with in terms of eyeliners. If you have a favorite brown eyeliner, please, please, please tell me in the comments down below. I am so willing to try every single brown eyeliner out there on the market, even though I just told you guys about 7 options that I really love, but I know there's more, okay? If you have a favorite one, please do share with me. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it, subscribe to our channel, and follow us over on Instagram where I technically sometimes post reels, and I will see you guys in next time's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.